Joker, what happened there in the first quarter? Your head coach just said he felt like it came down to shot making more than anything else. How do you see it?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of created open looks. We didn't make it. The physicality was there, I think, on both sides. But I think, they're making you. They're big, tall, long. They're really good defensive players. So they're making you shoot over them or just make an extra move. So they're, especially in the fourth quarter, they can make shot. So, and when you open the game like that, it's kind of hard to. Then the easy ones are not going to go either. So just really good defensive quarter by them and really bad offensive quarter by us.
You were 5 for 16 from 2-point range tonight. There have been just some hook shots, floaters I know you're accustomed to making in this series. It feels like you've been a little short on. Do you feel like there's anything that they're doing that's affected your touch at all, or is it just kind of one of those things right now?
I mean, they're definitely, like I said, they're big, tall, long. They're making you think about it. Like with stance, with contest, give them credit. They're really good. I think that's the answer.
And then you guys struggled with some transition defense in the second quarter. It's not really something that normally happens for you. Just what do you feel like?
I mean, I think that they emphasize that. I think especially after first game, you can see that even the second game, they're kind of pushing the pace, playing faster. Don't let us set our defense, and they're just driving the ball and trying to be aggressive.
Nikola, evo, pretpostavljam da će možda i težak poraz, ali kako ste doživio, da li je težak ili da li su uspeli da vas ipak iznenade? Neki kažu, znamo se, Nuggets i Minnesota, ne mogu nas iznenade, ali su ipak nešto uspeli da urade.
Sigurno, loše smo otvorili utakmicu, teška šutersko, prva četvrtina jako loša, gde su oni uticali na to normalno, gde su jako dobri, defanzivno su jako dobra ekipa, tako da vidjet ćemo kako će da sljedeća utakmica.
Moving forward in the series, how important do you think it is just for you to hit more of your threes?
I mean, definitely it's going to help us, and definitely it's going to help me and the whole team. So yes, it's important.
How are you feeling physically right now?
Feeling good.
Nikola, you guys have been in this position before. Does this one feel different? And also, how did you guys get out of this and win series before when you're in this position?
I mean, to be honest, I don't remember. I remember that we were we came back multiple times, but in playoffs, it's the most important is the next one. So you gotta win the next one, and then we're gonna think about the future. But the next one is a really important game for us. So we need to get out there with urgency and play much better.
Does this one feel different though? This deficit?
I mean, I don't think so.
In what ways would you like to see you guys generate offense outside of the high ball screen right now?
Can you say again?
In what other ways can you guys generate looks right now outside of the high ball screen?
I think it's not just high ball screen. I think it's a split. It's a catch and shoot couple of times. So post ups. So I think it's not just high pick and rolls.
Nikola, you said you were getting good looks in that first quarter. The shots just weren't falling. How frustrating is it when they're not going in, and how much did that frustration compound throughout the game?
Like I just said, then you're gonna start missing the easy ones, the let's say the open ones. So it's frustrating, yeah.
At what point today did you guys know that Aaron wasn't going to be able to go? And was it a surprise or no?
2 days ago we knew it. I knew it. Me personally, I think.
Nikola, when it comes to your playmaking, I know you've mentioned is it just their size and length and activity, or are there other things going on there that have kind of prevented you from being as efficient as you are as a playmaker?
I mean, it's defense. They're the really good defensive team, you know, and we couldn't make shots. And then I think to be distributor to whatever, I need to be a little bit, not to be, but if I make a little bit of shots, then the defense is gonna react. So I think that's why I couldn't get anybody involved, because they didn't help of them. You know, it was just a one-on-one coverage. So I think I needed to do a little bit better job scoring, and then I think it's going to open up for everybody else.
Nikola, sve neka negativna možda pitanje večeras, ali šta bi rekao da je pozitivno od ove serije do sada, imali optimizma i ono što je najbitnije, da li si ti zabrinut ili veruješ da je ovo tek početak i da imaš puno da se igra i da...
Pa sigurno sljedeća utakmica je veoma bitna za celu seriju. Tako da vidjet ćemo naš fokus na sljedećoj utakmici i da pokušamo da vratimo taj break što su uzeli. Onda je 2-2. Pleasure like always, guys.
Whoever I'm guarding, really, and just being in their shadow.
Coach Finch called you the team's orneriest competitor.
Wait, what is that?
Ornery.
What's that mean?
It means like kind of angry.
Oh, yeah.
Dante said in a loving way that you were crazy.
Nah, for sure.
Just what do you think when you hear those comments, and what kind of energy do you try to bring to this team?
It's funny, like when they say stuff like that. They know my personality. They see me every day, so it's all cool with the jokes, and really just trying to bring that edge to the game of where like just competing in a non-controllable, just always competing no matter if I score 0 points, if I'm making shots, or if we're getting blown out, or even, it don't matter who's in. They put their second group in, and I was still picking up full court, so it just don't really matter. Just continue to play how I play.
Jaden, are you surprised at all at how effective you have been, you and your team have been at getting to the rim and finishing against this team?
Nah, I mean, we're all super versatile. Like, you see Ayo bring it up, Dante, Nas, it don't matter who brings it up. Anyone can be in the pick and roll, really set good screens, and it just allows us to get downhill and just play off the catch or just make the right read.
Jaden, you said after game one, if Rudy plays like that you guys are going to win this series. He's kind of stacked up 3 good games in a row for you. What's standing out to you about what Rudy's doing?
He's not backing down. He's not messing up on no defensive coverages. He's holding us accountable, and we're holding him accountable. And I mean, it's just what we know as Rudy Gobert. When you hear the name, you know, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, and just it's a great person to have on our team, and just got to keep being himself.
You guys have sometimes some games where you get out and run a lot, like you did tonight, and then sometimes that doesn't happen as much. What gets into you guys when you got the transition game going?
It kind of feels like an AAU game, a lot of freedom, a lot of passing, a lot of alley-oops, dunks, and stuff. So it makes the game fun for us, and like we're a young team, I would say. So Jake, it's just a superpower for us, just being able to outrun people, and whoever gets the rebound can push or throw a pass ahead.
Jaden, you obviously are very loved in this state, but how does it feel to come out to like all these signs about the defenders and like everyone just showing you so much love today?
I love it. I mean, Minnesota, they've always brought me in with open arms, even when I was a rookie. So just seeing stuff like that and them getting loud when I come in the game is just a blessing, and I appreciate everyone that does that and supports us and supports me.
Jaden, you had the 3-pointer at the end and then the big dunk. Just like, what kind of goes through your mind when you're putting the dagger in at the end there?
Nothing really, just finishing the game, just playing to the buzzer, just goes off, and just staying aggressive, and no matter who's in front of you, just being aggressive.
10 rebounds tonight. You didn't really make any bad decisions on offense. I mean, is it just kind of how we were talking before this series of just like that extra week of game planning that's made you kind of up in your effectiveness, or are you just kind of feeling it against the matchups?
I mean, it's playoff basketball, so you got to do whatever you can to win, and that's what I try to do, not mess up on offense or defense. Like, I know it's hard to play a perfect game, but just making sure I can get as close as possible to it and just being confident while I'm playing.
Jaden, knowing that they don't want to go down 3-1 on Saturday night, how much more challenging is it going to get to maintain that level of excellence you guys showed here today to kind of dodge a desperate team that might be on Saturday?
It's going to be a challenge for sure. Like, we expect them to come out hard, and nobody wants to go down 3-1, so we're expecting like a big punch from them, but just we stay disciplined, continue to listen to the coaching staff and what they have for us. I think we'll be all right.
What do you think of Io's game off the bench today?
Io, I mean, he did a great job getting downhill, making the right play, and that's like when we first got him, that's something I noticed, that he's super fast. Like, he does one move and he's by the person. So I mean, and he also works out super hard, works out all the time. So I always see him in the gym. It's just a blessing for him, and great to see him have a good game.
What role does emotion play for you in games like this, both positively and negatively, and trying to like both use it while also like keeping it in check?
I don't know. I really try not to get too emotional. You know, I might say something if a foul call or something, but just controlling my emotions has been a big thing for me. Just of not like letting other things affect my way of play. So just kind of stay even keel, and like if it's bad call, just go with the flow.
Jaden, you had, you said you spoke your truth and it went viral and et cetera, but then you go out and score 68 points in the paint. It looked like what you said was a prediction. Why were you, as a team, so successful getting inside in a restricted area?
I would say just us playing aggressive, like not letting them, one time they cut us off, not letting that just make us pass, just keep going. If